Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Coffee Break with Tarot by Laura González. My name is Laura González, and I welcome you. What's wrong with my eye? Welcome you to the Coffee Break. I know it's late. I mean, it is a whole hour late, and not gonna lie, I went to bed at 7 o'clock this morning, so I couldn't wake up on time to be here at noon. So let's see if somebody is around and watches this live, as we are live on Facebook and Insta. And if not, then you'll catch this later. It will come on your feed and then where you see it there. Hi, Silverlit. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad somebody's watching, even though it's this late on the afternoon. I'm not even expecting anybody on my Facebook to actually catch this video because it's a whole hour late. So anyway, today we do um, learning the card of the day, and I want to very quickly let you know. Hi, happy Friday. Is that my Blair? Yes, it is. Hi, Blair. How are you? So this weekend, oh my God, it's gonna be such an amazing weekend. I will be at Pilsen Fest on Saturday from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Artisans, food, artists, live painting. Um, I mean, it's gonna be such an amazing thing. There's gonna be poetry and um, opera and alebrijes and all kinds of vendors. The people from the Pilsen Community Market will be there, and yours truly will be present with art and tarot readings, as well as my little oil concoctions. And it's gonna be so much fun. So I will be there on Saturday. However, the festival is Saturday and Sunday, because Sunday I will be working at the fundraiser for Plan Chicago, and I think there's still tickets for that. And that is from 3 to 6. They're doing a fundraiser for the plant, exactly. So I will be there. But Saturday I will be at the Pilsen Fest, and it's going to be so much fun. And I hope you all can make it. And I hope you can make it, and I hope you can um, have a wonderful weekend, and be safe, for the love of God. Be safe. Last night the streets were a little wild. Everybody celebrating the Mexican Independence Day. It was a little scary. All right, so we have the page of Pentacles for the weekend. The page of Pentacles. So coincidentally, I just taught the class for people of the court on Sunday. And it's funny that we have a page. I don't think we have had a page in the whole series of learning the card of the week or learning the card of the day. So first, the message. The message is be playful, have fun, um, you know, do your thing, and don't forget to keep your feet on the ground, and at the same time be playful, youthful, hard to say that word. And don't forget to give value to everything around you. So don't devaluate the people or the things that are around you. That's the message. And have fun. And there might be a person or people that come to your life with that kind of energy for this weekend, with the energy of the page. So how do we get to that message from getting this card? So first of all, the page, right, represents youthful energy, playful, youthful, innocent in a way, but not a neophyte, not a Pollyanna, but rather, use just youthful energy or young energy, rather inexperienced in certain ways. And they could be representing sexual energy. So these are your people who are part of the LGBTQ community, which at this point I think is mostly everyone of us, but they are that kind of energy, kind of like LGBTQ or experimenting type of people. And the page also represents um, learning new experience, kind of coming out of the comfort zone and learning new experience. So, as I was saying on the class on Sunday, people of the court not always represent people. They're not automatically always part of somebody else. Sometimes the people of the court could be representing um, qualities or behaviors that are on the querent. So, for example, if you were to be pulling a card for yourself, the card of the day or whatever, and you get a page or any person of the court, it could represent, right, a person with that kind of energy coming into your life that day. However, comma is not always necessarily going to be somebody else. This could also be representing the the energies of the person. And in this case, this page could be representing, like I was saying, youthful energy, playful energy. However, among all the pages, this is the one that is more grounded. He is playful yet, but never too over the top. Hi, Tati Pagana and Chris Griangel, Erika Ramirez, and all the other folks that are connecting here on Instagram, Silverlet. Thank you all for joining, and thank you. Let me see who's here. Leilani, Regina, and Lena, and Blair. Thank you all for watching and for being here. So, remember that the Lesser Arcana has four suits, right? It has wands, swords, cups, and pentacles. And pentacles represent earth and earthly energy. And because they represent earth, they represent everything that is earthly. So being grounded, being rich, being prosperous, wealthy, healthy, abundant, um, kind of like very realistic versus all of the other ones that are more impulsive or explosive or um, fast on their feet thinking, etc., or very romantic and kind of like living on the land of dreams and illusions. This guy is very realistic. Why? Because he carries the pentacle, right? So all your pages are going to have the feet on the ground because they're young. So they're very like grounded and they don't take a whole lot of risks. However, what they hold speaks more about their qualities. The guy with the water is about love and dreamland and psychic abilities, and the guy with the swords is like the student. And in this case, the guy with the coin is talking about being responsible, being healthy, dealing well with finances, um, being more realistic. When it comes down to love and relationships, this person could be like more serious, trying to have like a more formal type of relationship, etc. Why? Because they represent the coins, and the coins represent earth. Oh, but the coins represent money. Not all the time. Not all the time. Sometimes represent good health, and sometimes represent someone that is very grounded, and that's it. So, as with everything, the meaning of the people of the court varies according to the position on the spread that you're using. So if you're using a spread that is particularly asking about a person's feelings, emotions, intentions, and then you get a person of the court, then it might represent a person in and of itself outside of you. So it's somebody else. However, if the question that you're asking is about, um, my personal growth or how is my day going to go today, or like I was saying, your daily card, if you do have the practice to pull one daily oracle and you get a person of the court, any person of the court, it might be representing your very own qualities and attributes, or even the qualities and attributes of that day, because we are not monolith and we're not a static personality. We switch, we change, we shift, um, and that could be represented by the people of the court. One day you might wake up feeling like a queen of swords, and then the next day you might wake up feeling like a page of pentacles. So we all have fluctuations in our personality, and there's nothing wrong with that, because a lot of us, I know I have had that experience that, oh my God, I'm supposed to be this one personality all the time. And no, that's not the truth. And that is not even healthy. We all switch and swift and shift and, fluctuate. And it also has to do with our environment and how we are influenced within that environment. All right, I have an oracle card. I already pulled the oracle card. And oh my God, this is a long message. So we have the ghost of the pumpkin patch. The ghost of the pumpkin patch. And she says, something that is a blessing is being overlooked. It appears cloaked and seems almost invisible to you. You must stand in your field, that is to say, your life, and look around you and see all that has been given to you again, and give thanks for it. You are forgetting how much you truly have and how much you will have again and again. My time is the harvest. It is now your time to bring in or harvest the joy and love of what you have so much of and share your abundance. That is a wonderful message. It talks about abundance, prosperity, and coincidentally, that is the energy of the page of coins. You can't make this up, folks. I've told you one time, I'm telling you every time. You cannot make it up. The cards usually speak in tandem. The ghost of the pumpkin patch speaks. That is a blessing is being something that is a blessing is being overlooked. It appears cloaked and seems almost invisible to you. You must stand in you must stand in your field, that is to say, your life, and look around you and see all that has been given to you again, and give thanks for it. You are forgetting how much you truly have and how much you will have again and again. My time is the harvest. It is now time to bring in or harvest the joy and love of what you have so much of and share your abundance. Thank you, everybody. Oh my God, Christina Botonakis. Tikanis, my love. Tikanis Kukla. I remember those two words. Tikanis Kukla. I love you. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. Oh my God, we have a message here. Beautiful messages that speak to me uh, on point. Thank you, Leilani. I'm glad that you catch the message and the day and it resonates with you. And to everybody here on Insta, Silverlet, Tati Pagana, Erika Ramirez, Chris Angel, and Masi Dots, and Rex Reeds, and Christina Botonakis. Thank you, everybody, for being here and watching. And thank you to Blair, Regina, Lena, Leilani, and Daisy. Oh my goodness, Daisy, how are you? Um, Thank you all for watching. I will see you Saturday at Pilsen Fest. And if not, I will see you when I see you. Or if you need a private session, please put me to work. Thank you all for watching. And I will see you next time, next Monday. Hi, Lori. Blessings to you as well. And until next time, never forget that you are loved. Bye bye.